time. We're finally checking out Adaptory. And by finally, I mean for the first time, because no one's gotten the chance to check out this game yet, because it just released to early access literally today. Right now. Today. Game capture, thank you. Thank you. It should be showing you the game now. Hopefully it's gonna stay up there now that we've gotten the game capture going. I'm excited. We demoed this game. It's, you know, indie game, colony management, story generator, all sorts of things that we like in our video games. So, of course, I was intrigued and wanted to give it a go. We do like helping to support indie devs with early access games, and in some cases, they like to support content creators back. This dev in particular shared the key with me so I could check out their game. So thank you so much for providing access so I could check out your game on stream, share it with folks, maybe help get some attention to your cool new game. I'm gonna change the music just slightly. It's interesting that this moves. Continuous music is also interesting. Clicks and pressures. No, that's the one I want to turn down. The dev key command might be off, because we've been playing a lot of not dev key games lately. But it's a dev key. It's a dev key. Okay, so interesting. So these controls are very sensitive and it feels very quiet now. I don't know what you all think. Does it sound okay now? Like the music, I think, is better. More balanced, hopefully. Yeah, everything should be good now. Camera screen edge. Ooh, I love this. They have an option for turning off edge scrolling. Louder than blueprints. Okay. Hi, would you like to come on my lap and cuddle? Okay. I feel like it's really quiet now from what I can see, but we'll just have to see. Maybe that's good. Maybe it's good ambiance at this level. Hi. There is a giant cat who would like our attention. Okay, but like, I don't want to use these measurements, but also I don't know other measurements. We could probably do metric for mass, but then I'm gonna have to do Fahrenheit. No, it's fine. I'll use your smarter measurements and I'll just be dumb the whole time. It's fine. Jerry, how you doing? A Night Dweller, how you doing? I don't think I said hi to you yet, a Night Dweller. But clearly it wasn't your first time in today. Maybe you've just been lurking for a bit. He is now licking on me. He is licking on me. Perfect. Spiffy Bald Guy, how you doing? Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's Adaptory time. It says that I can continue. We're not gonna continue. I love lurking. I appreciate that. Plenty of us filthy Europeans about to tell you if it's hot or cold. Exactly. You can help me. All right, we're gonna start a new game. And we're gonna open up a name queue for our explorers. Okay, so we have the option to randomly roll them. Obviously, I don't want to get rid of the pink hairs. I don't want to get rid of the pink hair, people. Hallis is from Chantor Southrun. Annoying. Cheerful, frazzled. Loves digging. Plumber. I'm shaking all over with excitement. We're really going to space? I wonder if we'll meet any aliens. I hope they're friendly. Then we have Pecky from Marani Beach. Uvia is 30, is a curious builder, hates building. You're a builder that hates building. Okay, Paresh is 47, is a creative builder who's lazy, a loner, and soft. So everyone's gonna have negative stuff, right? Is that what's happening? Cody. Hi, Cody. I feel like I did see you earlier. It's always good to see you, Cody. You know what, though? Sometimes I just gotta greet people who've been lurking for a while. I just gotta greet you again, you know? Arla is an archaeologist who's diligent, hates building, loves digging, is strict. Tomorrow we leave on mission to locate and settle planet 39B Alpha. I've still got so much to do before we launch. I'm definitely keeping them. Join Not Jerry. Perfect. I like it. You can be good at something and not enjoy it. Oh, definitely. Paresh says some call space an endless void, but I think it's just bursting with possibilities. Who knows what wonders we'll discover? That's a good way to look at it. That's a great way to look at it. All right, what about Chi-Chi? Afraid of the dark, electrician, frazzled, neat freak, organize. Happiness decreases when in the dark. I don't think that'll be very good. I'd rather deal with something like lazy. Oh boy. Forgetful, lazy, and restless. Do you have to have so many bad traits? Suspicious. This person is suspicious. Their name is Sharla. I woke up in a cold sweat when I remembered that the launch is only a day away. I'm really starting to think I shouldn't have agreed to go on this mission. Okay. Do we want 2 archaeologists, though? Enjoys finding relics of the past. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh no! Oh. I saw, as I was pressing it, that it said it would randomize all the people. Okay, it's fine. I like Sadie. They're a gardener. Yeah, we wanted them. Hates digging, empathetic, smug. Round trip. Oh no, anyway. 3 out of the 4 of them hate digging. That's too many people that hate digging. You're a creative builder, so you're allowed to hate digging, I think. I'm gonna reroll Muni. I don't have any pink hair this time, though. I need pink hair. A frazzled electrician that loves digging sounds pretty cool. I could re-roll the archaeologist looking for pink hair. Oh, I skipped the mohawk. I should have kept the colorful mohawk. Okay, there we go. Green mohawk is cute. Curious loner, night owl, obsessive plumber. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're sweet, aren't you? With this little kitty. Look at him. Okay. So, can I change your name? Okay, I can. Let's do that now. So, first up, we have Lovisa. Phelan, thank you so much for the name. Lovisa. I love it. Lovisa. You don't, no one needs to claim. You all just entered. This is Riblashek. Congratulations. Riblashek. Check. I think you need another brushing. You hate digging. I'll give you all a proper introduction to your characters in a second. Tigger, congratulations on winning a colonist. I'm proud of you. And Human from Squid. Squid, I love it. Human.
Oh, that's heckin' rigged.
It is rigged because you joined and then won immediately. I've been active in chat, but I'm saying the words anyway. Okay, so we have Lavisa. Lavisa is a 27-year-old from Gekjianstan, a gardener who's a bit gruff and a loner, but they love digging and they are stoic. Which means they don't mind sleeping on the ground and can go hungry for longer. Our way of naming a person you would call Louise. Oh, okay, cool. Met the rest of the SS and Anakora crew. Not sure if all of them are going to be up to the task. As long as they pull their weight, I won't complain. They're gonna pull their weight. Don't worry, Lavisa. All right, Riblashek, you are from Shantor. You're 43. You're a builder who's creative, but you hate digging. No digging. You're a loner and you're soft, which means become more upset when sleeping on the ground or hungry. So kind of the opposite of stoic. Exploring the Great Black Yonder. I just know this voyage is going to be like stepping into one of my favorite adventure novels. It's going to be just like an adventure book. It's definitely not going to be a scary hard time. Tigger, you are from Kippur, Jianshan. You're 38, you have a green mohawk, which is obviously one of the most important parts about you. You're curious, a loner, a night owl. You're our only night owl. We have 3 loners. Is that bad? It means they don't need to chat with others. I think Human might be kind of upset living alone with a bunch of people that don't want to talk to them. Myanmar, how are you doing? Hello, where are you from? I'm from the United States of America. I live in the Northeast in the state of New York. I'm not super thrilled to be here, but it's where I am and where I live. My country's an interesting place, I'll say that, but I like New York. I like where I am, generally. Good to have you on YouTube. Thanks for being here. Supports the wrong NFL team from the Northeast, though, says my mod Darl on Twitch. Yeah. The wrong one. Bedtime, good night, Cody. Good night, friend. Good night. We'll see you. I enjoy the finer things in life, like food and beds. Yeah, that's what makes you soft. You like food and sleep. This cat is too cute. So what am I gonna do? Okay, hold on. I think I need to re-roll one of you. So you're not a loner and we'll talk to Human. Nah, you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. See what happens. What's the worst that'll happen? No one's gonna talk to Human? Initiating unscheduled landing. Autopilot disengaging. Cryo chambers unlocking. Impact in 3, 2, 1. I'm soft then. Me too, Alistair. I think most of us are in this categorization. Greetings, explorers. am your computational holographic assistant for resources, logistics, and information. You can call me Charlie for short. Hi, Charlie. We have had to make an unscheduled emergency landing, scanning surroundings to identify planet. It appears this planet is not in my database. Luckily, you're all qualified space explorers. I'm sure you can handle this. No, don't leave us. Okay. All right. It looks like the ship is half buried in dirt. You'll have to dig your way out. To get started, let's mark a tile for digging by selecting the dig action below. Are you gonna fall? Build ladder. You can leave dirt lying around, but you might also want to put resources away. Why not build some storage? Click on the base building category below, and then select the storage box. Cool. It looks like a safe. 4,000 kilograms of any solid. Okay. It's cute, right? Don't you dare, Alistair. Alistair just said, does it have a small gate? I think it was telling me to pause. I'm not really sure, but it clicked through the tutorial. Nobody will do anything in the world until you're ready to unpause the game. Oh. Congratulations. I think you're ready to explore the planet further. I'll stay here and see if I can help. Unfortunately, it looks like I've lost some of my database records. I can detect that there are some data chips scattered around our crash site. We'll need to build a research desk so that we can recover my database records. Click on the science category below, and from that list, select the research desk. Blueprint. It said the word blueprint. How dare you? Put the research desk there. What are we storing in here? Everything? 800 kilograms of raw dirt. Oh no. But I could have told them not to keep dirt here. So maybe don't. Oh no, you need cooked dirt. No, we're not storing the dirt. We'll now collect the nearest accessible dirt, bring it to this blueprint, and build a research desk. Good. Research? Power. Start? Sure. Our explorers can now start using the data chips that we found to unlock research. Research takes a bit of time. More complex research will take longer, of course. Is that water? That is water. These are plants? Oxybel plant. That's interesting. The hotkey is the same as oxygen not included. Interesting. I find that fascinating. Do we need oxygen? Research. I feel like we did. Planter box. Tree? That sounds good. We need a way to generate power before our distress transmitter will work. Now that we've researched power, we have a couple of options for generating it. One option is to build solar panels. Solar panels generate power from the daylight outside. Our ship only work during the daytime. Our explorers can hold their breath out of the ship for a while. They can go outside to build it, but we'll want to make sure there's a door and a hatch to prevent all of our oxygen from escaping. That's what I was wondering. So doesn't that mean this is all my oxygen, like going down here and escaping? Yeah, we got to do something about that. Another option is to build a coal generator. These burn coal to generate power, but they also generate a lot of carbon dioxide. If we're not careful, we might flood our base with carbon dioxide, so we'll want to think about where to put it. We need to build at least one power generator. Okay. I like the idea of a solar panel. We can put it here. Is this a hatch? This is a door. Can I build a hatch? Just doors. A hatch keeps gases apart. The door also does? Okay. So we could put a solar panel out here and then connect it back. Oh boy. That's gonna look like crap. Are those mushrooms? Brown burnies. A raw brown burnie, ready to eat or grow. Should we put a door here? Can I put a door here? No. I feel like I'm gonna lose all my air down here. And I don't know how to stop that. Go outside the door, human. Okay. They'll start working on the solar panel. I think I gotta figure out what to do about my oxygen, though. Are we gonna lose a lot of air down here? This door doesn't feel like it's doing that much. Let's put another door here. And mark it urgent. Double doors. Make the door! Okay, thank you. Wait, what are you saying? I wonder what exactly we are in relation to the rest of the galaxy. Perhaps we'll never know. What do you think it's like on 39B Alpha? We'll definitely never know that, human. So, this is all my oxygen escaping. Connected to our power network with wires. Our explorers will do everything by themselves. We don't need to control each explorer individually. Explorers will autonomously run around and do all the errands that they can reach. They will also pick up any items, resources, and food that they might need. Our explorers will try to keep themselves safe. If they're running low on oxygen or they're in a dangerous environment, they'll prioritize moving to safety. However, they're not the smartest and they can get themselves stuck. They can jump up and down and across gaps, but they can't crawl through a one-tile gap. We'll probably want to keep an eye on them at all times to make sure they're all doing okay. Lavisa has discovered an unusual artifact. It appears to be of alien origin. Watch out. Riblishek has entered a tile with space exposure. Gases and liquids on a tile with space exposure will rapidly lose mass over time and turn into vacuum. Your explorers can hold their breath for a while, allowing them to go into the dangerous environments or out into space exposure. We might want to build things like tiles, doors, and background panels to control the flow of resources around our base. I think I might need background panels here for that double door to actually create a form of airlock. Lots of buildings will only work if they are powered, including our distress transmitter lights and others. To see the state of the power network, you can switch to the power overlay by clicking the button at the top right or pressing F2. We can create new power networks by building wires. Wires have to be connected. I like the red or green. That's nice. It's like very obvious. In order to distribute power on the network, to connect wires, click and hold the mouse button to connect the two wires. Yeah. You got it. By dragging the build wire action, explorers will also automatically connect the wires together. Using this knowledge, you should build wires to connect our new power transmitter. It's like I already did this. With diligence and hard work, our explorers have finished researching power. Okay. Let's do the infrastructure one next. Burns oxycans to create oxygen does not require power. Okay. I wonder if I should change this. I think that's just a mushroom. We could put a floor here and then we could make like a door to another ladder that allows them to access other areas. Then let's put some beds in here. We have 4 people. So we'll do this. But we need the carbon dioxide to go away. Otherwise, they'll like suffocate while they're trying to sleep, right? I wonder if they can go down there. In order to get off this planet, we need to use our distress transmitter. The distress transmitter also needs to be powered. Now that we're successfully generating power, we will need to find some transmatite. Once the transmitter is connected with wires to a power generator and has been supplied with enough transmatite, we can use it to send a distress signal to ISCA. You can click on the transmitter to see how much transmatite is needed. Insufficient power. I see. We could put the beds up there. Not that one. Okay, so Human is trying to sleep. I'm a little worried about how much carbon dioxide is down here, which is part of why I moved the beds up. Not accessible. Why? Because it's in the corner, maybe? So they can't reach it? Tigger's laying on the floor. Supply goal, 2,500 kilograms of transmatite. I have 650 kilograms. Okay, so we just need more. Human is running low on oxygen. Right. We'll urgently try to find more. We either need to find more elsewhere in this planetoid or we need to generate more. I did the oxycan generator. This thing. Perhaps with the oxycan holder, oxygen generator. This is the oxycan holder. Or a tree if we have the research unlocked. Trees sound great. Human just had to wake up because of that. I guess technically we could put the 4 beds up there if we do this. But then if we're gonna do that, I want the oxycan holder up here too. Something like that. All right, well now they have a lot of stuff to fix, so let's give them some time to fix it. Okay. You're eating over here? Oh, background panels, yeah. Put those there. And then let's dig this and replace them with tiles. Hydrogen? Interesting. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we just use like another area to access this. Building space occupied. There's something here. Okay, well, let's just work on what we have queued up right now. And then this should be a tile. Wait, are you building the tile? Oh, the transmatite just goes above it. Okay, cool. Then a tile there under the solar panel. Lavisa has written in her diary. It isn't prying if you're a computer. To read their entry, click on them. Open up the Explorer panel and then click on the diary button. Lavisa, we're about to invade your privacy. Diary. Day 2. Wait, did you write a day 1? No, day 2. Temperature, 61°C. Mood, calm. Feeling satisfied with the progress we've made. Discovered an artifact in the excavation. It requires further investigation. May not be a natural phenomenon. I'm ready to take on another day. Yeah, what was that thing? Is it in storage now? Yam yams, a tuber. Did it say that we used it for research? Maybe we used it for research. They'll try to write in their diaries when there's something to write about and they're not busy doing something else. Okay, you can learn a lot from reading their diaries. I like the background music. Me too, Haya. I like it too. Oh, it's too fast. Okay. I wonder if I should do another double door. Do you think this will help with not losing our... Like... This says vacuum. Okay, maybe. What else can I build? Battery? Let's build a battery. Definitely a battery. Because it said not enough power, right? Is that dirt above the solar panel? On the sky? Yeah, they opened the door and they let all the oxygen out. Huh. My raiders have picked up a small moon between us and a nearby star, blocking all incoming light and causing a solar eclipse. It should pass in a few hours. Ooh. The only player in me is jealous that you already have solar panels, right, Vanadra? Like, what? Solar panels on day 2? Never. It's not very common, right? There are some plants that I would be down to check out. So let's go up. Let's go this way. Yeah. We might have to put like a tile here or something. Maybe there? Let's try that. What about work priorities? What about schedule? What about explore priorities? Here we go. Who likes stuff? Hates digging, Riblashak. Don't dig. Likes building, Riblashak. Do build. We can make it a 2. Creative. Writes in their diary. Okay. Lavisa loves digging. So Lavisa can do that. Is a gardener. So Lavisa's plants and digging. Okay, what about Human? What about Tigger? Tigger's curious plumber. Liquids and gas networks. So maybe buildings? I don't know. Plumber. Liquid and gas networks. Supply? Enjoys researching. Supply is research? Wait. Gets carried away with work and forgets to sleep. Obsessive. Happier night loner. Curious. Enjoys researching. Okay, Tigger likes research. And then Human. You love digging. But I'm also gonna have you help with supply. Because you don't have another job. Okay, perfect. Good. Transmitter doesn't have enough power. Because of the solar eclipse, maybe? All right, let's try fixing these tiles on the bottom, the broken ones. Maybe just there. Okay, what are these? Green glow rose plant. It's growing. Okay. Well, I'm glad it's growing. I wonder if I do this or if I just build... Let's just bring this ladder down. See what happens. There's more. We could also just dig this way and see what the deal is. We definitely want the green stuff. Wait, what? What was the message? It disappeared. Human? Human! Human! Human, no! Human is dead. Human was at the bottom of this ladder and died of suffocation. You're gonna have to build a new cryo chamber if you're gonna want to revive Human. Can I bury Human? Okay. Stores and revives passed out explorers. If one of your explorers has died, another explorer can carry them to the cryo chamber for long-term storage. One supply with 3 types of glow roses, blue, green, and purple, and a sufficient power supply, the explorer can be revived. That's kind of cool. It sounds like it's challenging to do, but that you could do it.
Romanda just subscribed for 30 months. Hi Lana and chat.
Oh my gosh, 30 heckin' months, Romanda. Thank you so much for your continued support for so long. How are you doing? We're checking out Adaptory, but we're not gonna have nearly enough time in this game today. We're gonna have to do more another day for sure.
Eleanor 1 yay, Eleanor 1 yay, Eleanor 1 yay, Eleanor 1 yay.
Perfect heist. Perfect. Congratulations, heisters. I have cat. He's very cute. Our cryo chamber exploded on impact, so you're gonna have to build a new one. And if we go to research, we can't research it yet, can we? And gates. Revival. Oh. Alien research. Advanced research. So we can research it eventually. I can't believe they died. Oh my gosh, that stinks. What are you doing? Get out of there. You're gonna die. They're going in the water to breathe. They're going and sitting in the water to breathe over here. It's like Oni. It's like Oni. You're gonna get, like, I think, like, a little bit more, like, personality with your people. So I'm calling it Sims like Oni. Because you get, like, personal diaries. Lavisa's annoyed. Trying my hardest not to let the Riblishek get on my nerves. Practicing breathing exercise. First death has occurred. Human. Inevitable that we would all not make it through this challenge alive. That's it. Writing this through gritted teeth. So, I don't think they're smarter. No. But I think it's supposed to be a little bit more of like, they're like more like people. Now, this is very interesting though, because it seems like we're getting into another biome. I still can't believe they died. That was so fast. Incoming meteor. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Hey. 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 Can I walk on this? I don't know. Riblishek just wrote in their diary. We could have crash landed anywhere in the galaxy, but we ended up here. And you know what? I'm actually quite glad that it was this place. Sure, conditions are pretty difficult, but we could have landed somewhere that zapped us all with nuclear radiation on impact. Or an ice planet that froze us to death. This isn't so bad. Look, you're an optimist. Oh, you miss Human. I'm writing this entry under the shadow of eclipse. Hopefully it won't be too long before the light comes back. Writing a diary entry in the dark strains my eyes. I don't know how to say this. Human has passed away. We're all terribly upset, even though I know Human was never my biggest fan. I didn't have anything against her, though. So we could do the coal generator. Wow. We're losing some air here? I'm kind of surprised, though. I don't feel like we should be. Maybe it's there. You see that? Where's that air coming from? The engine? I don't know. Tigger's stuck. Tigger's dying. Tigger's dead. How did Tigger get there? This is what happened when we demoed the game. No, that's definitely oxygen. It's definitely oxygen that's coming out. There's a little tiny bit right here, and when they open this door, some oxygen comes out. But it looks like a lot of oxygen is kind of bubbling up and escaping. So, you're just gonna stand there and suffocate? Oh. Almost. Do you see that? They're like sitting out there, like almost dying before they go in, which is interesting. There's oxygen right here, but they held their breath and ran down here to breathe instead. They're still holding their breath, and now they're running up there. What? Why are you... Was there not enough oxygen? Maybe there wasn't enough oxygen. Oh, it's definitely escaping. This ship is not a I don't think this ship is contained at all. Well, we have power now. There's a meteor coming in. Take cover. They're all gonna get hit by the meteor. Transmit distress signal, 54%. I feel like that looks like crap, though. To have to put tile on top of the ship? I wonder if you just, like... Don't. And you can't put the doors sideways? Oh, you can do a hatch. Oh, definitely every time they open the door, air escapes. But, like, how would you manage that? I was hoping that the game would have some, like, better solutions. Oh, yeah, and the ship is way too hot. Okay, so let's try moving. We cannot zone them. Which would be really nice to have that ability. But we do not. I was almost thinking, like, you would, like, try making a bunker and living... Hold on, I don't have to do any of that. Like, living in, like, a little bunker. But we would need somewhere for the carbon dioxide to go. So instead of filling up like this ship, which clearly is not airtight and is releasing a lot of air, instead maybe you live and do the oxygen like further down. Oh, I just clicked right through that message. Incoming meteor, take cover. Allows explorers to research alien artifacts. Requires advanced research. Mainframe. We'll research faster if near a writing desk. Cute. I have no idea. I guess, like, it makes sense that some of it might just, like, dissipate on its own. This is all carbon dioxide now. Don't go out that way. Maybe. I think we need the mainframe to complete the advanced research. Yeah, it must be. Okay, move the data chips and the artifacts down here to this one, please. Cool, Lavisa's doing it. Okay, so now we have more air down here. Just thinking we won't lose it as much if we're kind of like keeping it more protected. But we're probably gonna want to move beds down. Is that a berry? Mana berry! A ripe mana berry, ready to eat or grow. Can we forbid the doors? Yeah, we can lock doors. So I locked this one because of the carbon dioxide over there. Can I harvest these yet? Green glow rose. What is that? Do you think this sand is gonna collapse on their heads? I feel like it is. Yep. Ooh, let's put a door here and a tile there. And let's cancel this for a second. I don't know what makes the most sense. I mean, honestly, like, I feel like maybe we just put a door there, too. 2 of them are dead. Riblishek is recently famished. Are we out of food? We might be out of food, too. What do you eat? Hunger, 89%. No, you have food. What's this? Ration pack. There you go. Is this full? Almost, yeah. Okay, so the storage box is almost full. We can make another one of those. Lisa's sleeping up here. There is oxygen up here. Maybe not that much, though. I think we should dig out down here. I don't know how I get, like, the carbon dioxide to move. It's kind of stuck. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're real dumb. So Lavisa, right now, instead of trying to get out, is just standing here suffocating. So instead of digging to safety, they're just standing here suffocating. Molly, hi. Thank you so much for the raid. How was stream? I hope you had a great stream. Thank you for bringing folks over. What were you doing today? Oh, Adaptory! Oh! I hope you're taking better care of your humans than I am. We're dying. We're all dying. Our third one is now dying. To be fair, though, I played like 7-ish hours of Blueprints first. So we are just getting into this. Sleepy Dwagon, how you doing? Me Mickle, how's it going? Deliria, how are you? Miss Vadams, how are you? Good to see you. Hi, Abram, how's it going? I didn't know this was releasing. Yes, today. Today. Early access release. Molly, thank you so heck much for the raid. What did you think of the game? What do you think of it in its current state in early access? I'm very curious. Elton Carmichael, how you doing? Octavian, how's it going? Jonathan, how's it going? Gray, how are you? September Duck, welcome in. How's it going? Marisai, how are you? Oh my gosh, there's so many lovely raiders. Buckma, hi. Raiders, welcome in. If you do not know me, I'm Ilana Orama. I used to call myself a RimWorld Plus streamer because I've streamed thousands of hours of RimWorld, literally. It's my favorite game. I've played so much of RimWorld, but in general, I really like colony management games, complex colony management games. Oxygen Not Included is another one of my all-time favorite games. And Adaptory kind of combines some things that I like about several different games. So I've been watching this one in development in its like demo alpha stage, whatever, and was very excited to check it out with the early access release today. I do like it. I'm just having a little bit of difficulty with the breathing part of it. We had an unfortunate oxygen things. Okay, so same. Was so great, yes. Awesome, I'm glad. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, we're gonna have to give it more time another day for sure. Not that I'm ending the second, but 8.5 hours into stream, I'm not gonna be able to play as much of this today as I would like. I really enjoyed it, 10 out of 10. Love to panic about my people dying. Nice. Oh, and you rated on YouTube too. Thank you. I think that might be my first YouTube raid. Or at least the first one I ever noticed. Molly, thank you so very much for the support. I appreciate you very much. If anyone that's hanging out with me is not already following Molly Berry, please make sure that you do so. Molly is a wonderful member of the same guilds that I'm in, both Twitch Women's Guild and Twitch Pride Guild. Molly plays a lot of really cool games, including a lot of Project Zomboid and other games that I know you all enjoy a lot, like our colony games. So make sure you're following Molly. Good people, good vibes. I like the systems connections and the difficulty of it so far. Me too. My main question, my main thing that I'm curious about is just like how, essentially like how rough it is. Like, this isn't that much on the research tree. So I just was kind of like curious if the dev is planning on like adding more to it. Like my first glance seeing the research tree, I was like, oh, but obviously I'd want to play through what the game currently has to offer before I make any calls like that, right? It could be that I need to do a better job with the way that I dig and do stuff. But I'm surprised that they just kind of like, they just went down the hole. They just dug themselves right into a hole. They might be dumber than the Oni dupes. They might be. Yeah, if they didn't have to breathe, it'd be great. Yeah. We were also noticing that a lot of the air is escaping. A lot of it is escaping. Riblashek is going to be very unhappy in this place. Okay, Riblashek, you need a bed. I could put it up there, but there's no air up there. I tried moving them down because I have I had this theory that this ship was not keeping the seal. All the oxygen is escaping. It might just be the doors. But we definitely saw a lot of oxygen escaping around the ship. But yeah, the only thing I'm noticing... So you're starving? They're gonna die too. They're gonna die too. The only thing I noticed that might be like early access bug, early access glitch was they were looking for oxygen and they were doing this like waiting motion on the stairs over here instead of just coming in here and breathing. So they were like, I'm running out of air. Let me stand here and process the situation. I was like, just go inside. Just go inside if you can't breathe. Grebneef, how you doing? Thanks for coming in the raid. We just discovered the benefits are reading all the tooltips. The benefits of reading all the tooltips? Yeah, I've been reading every single thing that I've seen so far. I have. Interesting. So they have to supply this with coal. So because this is locked, they're not supplying it with coal. We could let Ribbleshack go and supply it now. They're so mad. I miss Lavisa. Moving oxygen around is stumping me right now. Yeah. The oxygen appears to be escaping even through the doors and the tiles. It's said that the doors were a way to help prevent it, but it felt like it was still escaping a lot. And it might be just when they open the doors. But that's not really clear. Sound Asleep, how you doing? Thanks for coming in on the raid. I lost one the same way, yeah. Oh boy. Inhaling is a good way to move it. I guess technically, Deliria, you do sort of move it around by inhaling. Yeah, we're all dying sound asleep. Go full astronauts and turn everything into onion layers with pumps pushing all atmo to the more inner layers. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I was kind of thinking that basically you could have some oxygen up here by having it come from down here and move up. But you see, they opened that door and so much oxygen escaped. Yeah. Go ahead and turn this thing on again. So that should fill down there with a little bit more oxygen. Okay, you're hungry. You're storing things. You're letting all the air escape. You're writing in your diary about how much you hate it here. Oh boy. Yesterday, another member of the team passed away. White Tiger's gone. Now there's only 2 of us left. I felt like the 2 of us really got each other, you know? I was closer to him than anyone else on this mission. Oh no. Molly, if you need to do any post-stream self-care, please make sure to do so. It's important that you take good care of yourself. If that happens, can you please save the game and send it to me so I can fix it? Says Sound Asleep. Which? What? I did just fix a bug with pathfinding. It's fixed in the unstable build, available on Discord. Sound Asleep is the solo dev. Oh, nice. I get your emails about your game. Can you build a roof to keep the oxygen inside? The pathfinding getting stuck on the ladder. I don't know if they were stuck, but they were sitting on the ladder with their little counter going down saying, I can't breathe. We've seen this in Oxygen Not Included too. We've seen it where they're torn between 2 points of air and they kind of panic and they don't path to either because they're having like a difficulty with the decision. I don't know if that will like, I mean, it seemed like a bug to me. Being 6X, I'm sorry that you don't feel well, pal. It seemed like a bug to me. But it could have been that there wasn't enough air on a standable level. Yeah, I just don't know how I would like send you that Sound Asleep. I guess I could take clips. I could take clips of things I notice. But yeah, it just seemed like they were sitting here with like the little purple bar was going down. And then they decided to come in. Whoop. Solar flare. Oh, shutting down all electrical devices. Should pass in about a day. Nice. Okay, that's cool. So that's why all the electrical devices got turned off. Herbalist is trying to store stuff, but I didn't want you to put dirt in here. So now you're putting tons of dirt in here. No, not the ice either. Oh, no. Ooh, different colors. I like that. Build another copy of this building. Okay. Y'all, go follow Molly Berry. Molly, go do your post-stream self-care. Take good care of yourself. It's important that you do so. I do have a little... Oh, yeah, my thing's still pushed up because of blueprints. I do have a little raid video. I can show it to you. It feels bad because of the blueprints obsession. But here it is. I am not a 1Z streamer. I haven't played RimWorld this year. But onesies I've definitely worn. Okay, so you're watching all the streams to learn things about bugs. That's super cool, Sound Asleep. That's super cool. We're doing a little thing where devs can pitch their games to creators. It's called I the Creator. Myself and another person named Strateger here on Twitch, Eric. We founded I the Creator, and today's our first event. Rule Storage Hosting has posted on his Blue Sky asking indie devs to pitch their games. So, Sound Asleep, if you're interested in pitching your game to content creators that should be playing your game, check out I the Creator. 1/12 of the year already. Yeah. And I haven't played RimWorld. Yeah. Isn't that cool? We're just trying to bring cool people like yourself and people like me that like playing indie games and giving indie devs exposure together. That's all we're trying to do with it. Although I feel really bad that you're witnessing me murdering all these colonists in your game. I do feel bad about that part. I do have at the top of chat, I also have Rule Storage's posts like pinned. Obviously it's my endeavor, so I have quite a bit of a investment in it. Like I want it to be successful kind of endeavor. But other than that, you know, it's just something we're doing with our free time. It's a community outreach thing, right? It's for the betterment of the community. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, they're not the smartest. I've had unfortunate accidents with many of them. But it's great because it's good to have, how do I want to say this? It's good that we have to be responsible for them. Otherwise, there's not enough work for us to do, right? Like, if they're super smart and they're going to take care of everything on their own, then what's there for us to do? I needed to have been better about not digging directly down. I killed Lavisa. But now we know for next time. When I play the game the next time, I might be starting a new colony. This colony is very sad. Although, we could still technically finish this research and revive our friends. Eventually. Should we keep digging? Yeah. I can mark the ladders as urgent and see if that helps. The transmitter is close, but not quite enough transmitite. Nothing ever went wrong with digging greedily and deep. Yeah. Yeah, no harm in digging all the way down to the circus, right? That's what we're supposed to do. Riblishek, this looks like a way better spot for your bed. So let's move your bed over there. Hopefully you still have food. I have no way of knowing if you have food. Huh. Those look like they have different amounts, but I don't think they're supposed to. Power looks good. That's fine. Temperature. Oh. Are you producing heat? Or... No. I would assume it's the oxygen can thing. Yeah, plus 100 degrees Celsius. I agree, Kat. That's very, very warm. We could move it down. Hi, would you... He would like our attention. He would like our attention. He's large cat. He has demanded our attention. So I think if I move the oxygen so it's like below, then the oxygen will move up and it'll be okay. Put the bed at the bottom and then it can be a water bed. Lang! Hi, Lang! Yeah. We gotta take a cat break. That's right, Sound Asleep. Sound Asleep, thank you for giving me your game. I don't know if you know that you did, but I got it on Press Engine and I appreciate you sharing. I said something about how it's cool that devs share games with creators. Thank you for doing that. Don't lick me. Don't lick me. He's large cat, isn't he? You're very welcome. Thank you for playing it. My pleasure. My pleasure. We love colony games. It's kind of the main thing that I do here. So whenever I get the chance to check one out, I'm gonna try to. Especially ones where like, hey, thank you for the follow. Especially colony games where like survival is a bit challenging. That's my favorite kind. Like the ones where 3 of them die the first time I'm learning how to play. Actually, I think the demo went pretty similarly too. I think a lot of them died when I demoed it too. Okay, so oxygen like flows. Hey, thank you for the follow. Hey. My alerts are delayed, but thank you for gifting the sub too. There it is.
Sound Asleep gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
The cat's licking me. Thank you for gifting a sub. I appreciate it so much. I like how you're approaching it as losing is fun. It is. Well, it's part of how we learn, right? Like I can't learn without...
Frivolous Squid gifted a tier 1 subscription to Sound
Thank
Asleep.
You. Squid sharing a gift sub right back at you. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah, Sound Asleep got you. Hiya Pokey. Heck yes. And then Squid, thank you for sniping Sound Asleep with the gift sub. Thank you both for the support. I appreciate it very much. I can put my little hype excitement. But yeah, that's how we gotta learn. We're gonna lose a little bit while we learn. And then the next time, you know, it might be better. Probably. Okay, so temperature overlay. Look at how hot it is. But that heat should dissipate a little bit. No? Ribleshek is now in 107 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. But I know that 107 degrees in Fahrenheit is very hot. So this is very hot. Oh yeah, it's the boiling point of water. Wait, I did know that. I did know that 100 degrees Celsius is the boiling point of water because it's actually like logical. I know, Sound Asleep, but I chose the one that makes more sense for people, not me. Does that make sense? I chose the smart measurements, even though I use dumb measurements. Ribleshek is well cooked. Correct. You are boiling. 110 degrees Celsius would boil your blood. Yeah. 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 Also, what was that about? Yeah. Can we talk about that? Hold on. What are these? What are these? Did you make them up? Because nobody can stop me. Wait. Did you make stuff up? Because this is so good. I need to know more. I love that they're here. Me too, Alistair. So this says Rankine R, Reamur, Ray, and Delisle. They are real scales, but let's say they're a bit esoteric. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Kelvin is awesome. Kelvin is also available in Oxygen Not Included, I'm pretty sure. No, Ribleshek, you are gonna revive your friends. I believe. I believe. Kelvin is C, but 0 is absolute 0. There's no minus. Of course. Y'all, I don't know science. You know that I'm like a video game science person, right? Like, I just like Oni. That's not real science. Oh my gosh, look at how cute the animation is. That's cute. Okay. Oh, here's Dead Human. The first death. That's right. Okay, Ribleshek, I need you. I feel like we're... That was weird. I reduced the maximum amount and it dropped all of it on the ground. That seems like a little bit of a glitch. But Ribleshek can fix it for me. You're eating a mushroom? Okay. You know what? I wonder if instead of researching this, we should be researching like... Wait. Plants? Huh. Ooh. How hot is it? Well, it's not as hot as it used to be. Oh, there's that corpse again. Yep. I think I've heard of ranking, but no idea what context it was. No weight measurement in stones. Want me to add it? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, what's the other one? Weighs as much as a duck? Is it a duck? Weighing as much as a duck? Come on, I'm ruining it. I'm ruining it. It's fine. I'll just stop here. Just stop here, Elena. Okay. Let's try this. Riblishek has slept. They can jump too, which is interesting. Okay, don't put dirt or ice. So you can change the amount. You can turn off any items or any solids. I kind of want like food in here. Maybe we'll just have items in these small ones. And then the solids can be down here. No, don't leave me. Oh, he's gonna leave me. Okay, Riblishek, go back inside. Delivering coal. So you can't research because I didn't find any artifacts, I think. So we can go lower with more ladders, I guess. Okay, Riblishek, do you like not like... You weren't supposed to be alone here. I know you hate digging. I know you hate digging. Can you please just do it? Can you just do it? Can we also measure distance in minutes and bananas? Oh yeah, definitely minutes and bananas. You need both. Minutes and bananas. Okay, Riblishek, you must dig. Our crew needs oxygen to survive. We're starting to run low. Oxycan holders are a great way. Okay, hold on. My oxygen's gonna escape. We could put a door here. I don't know. Help close some of the air in. What's that? Data chip! Riblishek can't do every job. They literally don't have the means to be every job in this colony. We need some ways to generate more oxygen. One option is to use a tree. These work by converting carbon dioxide into oxygen. We don't need to supply them with anything, but they only work if the tree is lit up, perhaps with a light. Open research. Oh, there is agriculture. All right, let's switch to agriculture and see if Riblishek can research the easier research task more quickly than the reviving. Oxygen generator. These work by converting water into oxygen and hydrogen. However, we'll have to work out how to use liquid pumps and liquid pipes. Everything will need to be connected with power. I don't need to breathe. I'm a computer. Unfortunately, the rest of you need oxygen to survive, and your breathing is turning all of our oxygen into carbon dioxide. Yeah, and therefore is a witch. Thank you, Greb. Thank you. I was trying, but I was ruining the quote. I was ruining the quote. As long as there's some formula for it, I can add it as an option. I don't think there's a formula for the bananas thing. I don't think so. We need tomatoes for distance too. How many tomatoes across is this football field? Decent sized block, better than city block. One block is roughly 1 kilometer when I was younger, so I stood by that for the longest time, even knowing that the length of my block of any block is not identical. Yeah. Gotta be a formula for bananas. Everyone's using them for scale. See where we're low on oxygen. You can switch to the breathability overlay in the bottom of the top right, or by pressing F1. We can either explore this planet for more oxygen, or we can generate our own. One way we can do that is by using the OxyCan holder. You should build one now. I already did. An explorer will find a nearby OxyCan, put it in. The OxyCan will be consumed and emitted as oxygen over the next few seconds. OxyCans are a handy way to get oxygen in a pinch because they don't require any electricity or light, but they are a limited resource. Automatically turn themselves off after loose, so we don't accidentally use all of our OxyCans at once. To turn a building on or off, you can select the building by clicking on it, then clicking the power. I think we'll be able to find more OxyCans buried around the crash site. In the long term, we'll want to look into planting trees or using oxygen generator to generate oxygen from water. Both of these require research, open research. Rubelshek has discovered a naturally occurring water spring. This? Oh wait, it said jump to location. I should have jumped to location. It's gotta be this. Is there a log of my messages? No. Didn't I already do that? Okay. I don't like edge scrolling, so I set it back to 0. Why not tomatoes? We use hands for horses. We use hands for horses? Oh my gosh. Where's the water spring? Ribbleshack, where is it? Is it this? 2 days ago, there was a sudden eclipse. A shadow moved in front of the star we're orbiting. It reminded me of that cheesy pop song from back in the day, My Lips Eclipse, or however it went. The water spring. I see water, but I don't see anything that's like a source of water, you know? I don't know if I want to do that. I don't really know. I think it's something that's going to require a lot of experimentation. And this is probably not the run for me. We lost 3 of our people, and it might be a little further away to revive them than I realized. Which makes sense. It shouldn't be easy. But oh, the natural spring. Oh, cool. Okay, so I figured it out. Cannot be deconstructed. Naturally occurring world spring. Cool. So that would be a source of water. And maybe that's producing the water that's up here. Maybe. But it's definitely worth knowing about, I guess. Yeah, I think that what I'm leaning towards right now is like starting another one next time. So we can have more workers. Cause like poor Riblishek is all by themselves. Although they might be okay with that. I wonder how big the map is too. It's got a good size. The map. Yeah, so the oxycans, they definitely make it a lot warmer, but that's temporary. That heat fizzles. It's not super hot forever and ever and ever. Now, insufficient power. Are we out of coal? Maybe Riblishek is just too busy. I mean, we know Riblishek is too busy because they're the only ones running this whole colony right now. So do I not have coal? So maybe we could try like, yeah, Riblishek, like just supply on one, maybe. Get that coal over there to the power. There we go. Our distress transmitter is fully supplied and powered. We just need someone to operate it. Transmit distress call. Riblishek! Do it! What are you doing? Operate building, Riblishek. Okay, do it. Do it. Nope, sleeping. If car power is measured in horsepower, does that mean I can run 530 horses and get the same power as well? Horses can do more than 1 HP in short bursts. 1 HP is what they can sustain. Interesting. Riblishek needs to sleep before they transmit the signal that might save their life. I'm just saying. There you go. Alert! My radars have detected an ISEA vessel traveling within range of a Terra 4. An analysis of its current trajectory indicates it should make contact in a matter of seconds. Prepare for impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. People? I was mostly just being silly, but I like the answers. I like being silly. Can you do this? Tree. Oh, we did research it. This needed light though, didn't it? I wonder if this is gonna be too shallow. Okay, requires ceiling. Okay. I wanted to absorb carbon dioxide. So what if we move this floor like here instead? And we dig up that and we deconstruct these. Okay. Go Ribbleshuck, go, go, go. No? You don't want to? Okay. You want to work down here instead? That's okay. That's a choice. Can they not reach this? Oh, now you're gonna do it. I think, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I had clicked. Okay, let's mark these two ladders as urgent and see if that's enough. Go get air or food or whatever. Maybe they can't get there. Let's put a tile here. Urgent. Why didn't you build that? That was weird. Distress beacon. What? Idle. Maybe it's nothing. Building investigate. Yeah, why can't I tell them to do this? All right, let's look at priorities. Okay, investigate, toggle. Let's try it. We're saved! People! Hi, I'm Para, and that's my crewmate, Kolu. We saw your distress signal and thought it was the only right that we came and help out. I almost about gave up hope. Let's head straight home to Terra. Well, there's one thing I haven't told you. We're all out of fuel and it looks like we damaged our engines on landing. This ship's too small for all three of us anyway. Uh-oh. I thought it all seemed too good to be true. It is. Much too good to be true. There's still one way we can get out of this mess. If we collect water, hydrogen, and corallite, and some extra transmatite, we can refuel, fix the engine, and send the ship back to ISEA headquarters on Terra with our coordinates. Oh, so we like send the ship as our beacon. But the thing that I am most excited about right now is maybe trying to live. Like maybe this run is not completely doomed. Maybe. Powers over gaps or other wires. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so let's just go up. That's gonna dig out that. That's what I didn't want to do. Okay, go around like that. Okay. Now, we need more beds. We have 3 people alive. Sure. We've identified that the ISCA vessel that has crashed here should be suitable for reuse as a deep space distress beacon. For this plan to work, we will need to supply it with water, hydrogen, correlates, and transmatite. First, we will need to learn how to build a liquid network, which will transport the liquid via pumps and pipes to supply water to the beacon. It's also how we will create the oxygen generator that splits water into hydrogen and oxygen. It also looks like we use the oxygen generator to create hydrogen. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll write some poems about my time in space. Look at how excited they are. All right, who are you? Kolu, you are not Jerry. Not Jerry. Very specifically, not Jerry. And not I Fox. Not a fox. So not Jerry, not a fox, and Riblashek. Riblashek being the only one who is positively who they are. Well, no, you get it. You're good. You don't have to say something in chat. Not I Fox, not Jerry, Riblashek, and then 3 dead people. The dead people, we will probably have a chance to revive now. Because now we know we can plant food. We can grow trees that can help consume some of the carbon dioxide below us and produce more oxygen. The question is then, but I think we're gonna have to figure it out next time. Because though I like this and I'm excited to do more and I'm excited to not be completely doomed right now, it's gonna have to make the short list for games for future streams, and we'll have to find a time to do more and play through like what the game has at its current state in early access. Yes, good point, Tigger. This game just dropped to early access, so even if you're not ready to pick up the game, one of the ways that you can help support the game and the developer is giving it a wish list on Steam. Keep an eye on its development in early access. Help support the developer. If you love it, then obviously give the game a go. But, wish listing can also help. I really like it. I'm excited to play more. Obviously, there's learning curve difficulties going on, but as I mentioned before, that's actually a good thing. Being challenged, having difficulty keeping them alive gives me, it's not gonna be super easy. You can't just do it the first time you play, you beat everything, right? Instead, there's survival aspects that are gonna take some learning. Cat, no. He's so big and he's trying to get on my desk. Okay, I'm gonna end the YouTube stream here. Like I said, I'll be playing more of this. Colony management games are the main thing I do, so of course I am very excited about this one and can't wait to play more of it. It looks pretty good. The early access state is good. It's playing well. Obviously, a lot of these difficulties seem to be more of figuring out how to survive than anything to do with how the game has been developed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. Will be interesting to watch. Yeah, exactly, Spiffy Ball Guy. It's right on point for our kind of games, and it seems like it has a fun, interesting, different take, right? Different story, different types of end game scenario, whatever. And then some things that are familiar, which somewhat based in facts and science, like splitting water stuff. I like it. I'm excited about it. Sound Asleep, thanks for popping in and chatting with us a bit. That's pretty heckin' cool. I'm excited for you. Congrats on the early access release. We're gonna call this early access launch.
Yes.
The Ed _
Maybe.
just subscribed for 50 months.
Day 1.
ELANA.
Yed, what the heck? Thank you so much for 50 months. That's amazing. Thank you for all the support, friend. That's really incredible. I appreciate you very much. How you doing? How was the rest of the charity stream? I hope you all had a really good time. YouTube, I'm gonna end the YouTube stream here. I work my other job tomorrow, so I'll be back Wednesday and Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My plan for Wednesday is to play Oxygen Not Included, and then to spend the second half of the stream spending more time in Craftlings, another new game, indie game that we were very excited about when we did our first look. So we'll probably spend a little bit more time in Craftlings, which means I'm not exactly sure when we'll be back to this game, but I have it pretty high up on my priorities right now just because it is new to its early access, and it'd be a good time to I want to finish exploring everything it has to offer before we put it aside and wait for other updates, right? So make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. Make sure you follow on Twitch. We'll say bye to YouTube now, and we're going to find someone to raid into on Twitch. So Twitch folks, hang out with me.